About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They start the drive with Cook. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Cook again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Allen. It's Williams on the catch. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Look at this Buffalo defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack. It'll
go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I really like what he did there, because he took his practice work and converted it to game action, because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide for Cook. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now the ball comes loose. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run for the first time with Hill. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. We're good.
Now it's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Fields now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Hey, EQ. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
At the 31-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here we go.
second and 3.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now a 2nd and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
First down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Fields. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And out of bounds right around the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Green 19, Jason. What? Right.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Right.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. He was brought down there by Julian Love.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Go.
Back to throw. Fields. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and hold it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, it wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Chimray DK from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Fields. That's caught. It's Austin left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Extend. 19 instruction. Nelson.
Now Fields. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Out of the gun, Fields. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Hey, can. Here we go. Hey, never mind, Monday. All right.
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now Allen. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now is Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A third quarter now at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Third down and 13. Now Allen. He's got it to Williams. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for
Allen will try to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Henry again on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Deion Henry there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son.
They'll run it again with Henry. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills
Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
James Cook with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now inside the 25.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Travis Hunter, 78 yards.
And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
To the air, Allen. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's Allen.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And again, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Cook up the gut. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Allen. It's Williams on the catch. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
All eyes on Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40-yard line.
Now Fields. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Oh, what a play, but he couldn't get out of bounds. And you've got no timeouts. They've got to get to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Fields.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
And one last throw here for Fields. That is caught.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they